For my quarter two initiative, I decided to do a pre-honors course, and within that pre-honors course, I did assignments every week for students to complete and answer. And within the assignments, they had to answer analytical questions that came from the book. So they were reading at a faster pace and started to look more into depth of the book, because usually when reading this book, Mr. Lopez, my mentor, doesn't have them finish the book. He just has them do certain sections. So my goal was to really push for them to be able to finish the book. So they were reading at a faster pace and started to go more into depth in the book. And yeah, so the document consists of analytical questions and analyzing quotes and analyzing themes in the book, and just getting more into the book and getting to know the characters and getting to know the theme as a whole. So it was really something that I really pushed on the students, and I wish I would have had the time to write and hear every response, but that unfortunately was something that I did not have enough time to do. So overall, it really just consists of them analyzing and being able to tie their understanding with the book and the theme of the book. So after they did that, I had them also write an essay, and that is included.
To me, honors helped me just get more in depth with the book. I think I understand it more with the extra bronzes. And yeah, overall, I think it boosted up my grade, and that was a pro for having honors.
It's helpful for me because I got my grade higher and it was easier to understand the work, even though it was a little bit more writing, which it actually helps us to get better at it and understand more about the book, like what's going on.
So we did I taught you guys about literary devices, right?
Yeah, and how symbols and all that.
Okay, so when the big thing with that, and it appears a lot, and you start to get more advanced, and you start to like find different literary devices. So you start to see similes, you start to see all these other things, and you start to see how they connect and how a book uses all that to
Basically
show their main idea. So when you're writing an analysis, you want to start with the explanation of what you're asked, or what symbol you're being asked to portray, or what, in this case, it would be symbol or imagery. And then you focus on the details. So you start to see, okay, how can I piece this with this, and how does this correlate to what's happening? It's all about tying it together and avoiding stating the obvious, because I know that was a big thing that I did when I would analyze. I would be okay. I would say
you would restate everything.
I would restate everything, but I wouldn't be creative with it. So that's a big thing. So right here I have an example of a question. I think it's on here. Yes, it's right here. So that is an example of how it wasn't necessarily bad. It was just more of you can see the stating the obvious, and you start to see okay, so how can I better this, and how can I better my writing? So we're gonna read it, and then I'm gonna show you how I corrected it, and then we're gonna correct one of yours. Okay. So it says, the question was, do the similarities between Hassan and Amir's life create the relationship that they have? How do their lives differ? Does that create any gap between the relationship? So this person said, I believe the differences do account for many things in their kingship. I believe that it creates many negative scenarios in the relationship that otherwise would not have happened. For example, if they were both Pashtun or Hazara, they would not be scared of admitting their relationship to anybody who asked. However, for now, they keep their friendship to themselves in case people have a bad view on it. Their lives